Hi, welcome to Austin, Texas, home of Texas Roller Derby. I'm Kate Dye.
And I'm Greta Ground and Pound. And tonight we are bringing you a very exciting matchup. And it is exciting because the two teams are so evenly matched. We have the Holy Rollers versus the Cherry Bombs. Both teams are 1-1, so it should be very exciting to see what happens tonight.
And we just had a mid-season draft. The Holy Rollers welcome Vanna Fook and Nicola Virus. Yes. And the Cherry Bombs welcome Bambi Blow and the returning champion, Rocky Casbah.
Yes, this is no doubt going to be a very entertaining game tonight. So we hope you are very excited to watch it. Stay tuned here on KCWX. Welcome to the track, the three-time Cavello Cup champions, the Holy Rollers. Captain, Prissy Galore. Co-captain, Hermione Danger. Attila the Nun. Bible Thumper. Boy Division. Dyer's Eve. LB Buck. Ghetto Star Galactica. Marty Brawl. Nicola Virus. Vanna Fook. Alternates, Emerson Biggins. Valurian Steel.
Now entering the track, your two-time Cavello Cup champions, the Cherry Bombs. Captain Trainwreck Trina. Co-captain Mila Jukovic. Bully Jean. Ninja Please. Scrappy. Rolla Parks. Bindi Davis. Zara Problem. Lois Land. Bambi Blow. Rocky Casbah. Alternates for the Cherry Bombs, Tomb Raver.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, home of Texas Roller Derby. We have an amazing bout tonight. It is the Holy Rollers in plaid versus Cherry Bombs in green. Right now, you're going to want to keep an eye on those skaters with the stars on their helmets. Bindi Davis in green is the lead jammer right now. The skaters with the stars on their helmets are jammers. They're the only skaters on the track who can score points. So they're trying to break through the pack, lap the pack. Second time through, they're going to score a point for every opposing skater that they pass. Ghetto Star Galactica, Attila the Nun trying to block Bindi Davis there. Meanwhile, Hermione Danger has made it out of the pack. She's now eligible to score points once she gets around. But Bindi Davis has the ability to call off the jam by placing her hands on her hips, as she has done there. That is 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers. Both coming in real hard to that pack.
Both trying to go high here, but they're all getting squashed up against the rail.
All kinds of fancy footwork. Very, very tight pack here. Lots of hitting. Ooh, Bible Thumper just plowing through Rolla Parks and Mila Jukovic in the front, and she gets around Bully Jean. She's your lead jammer. Meanwhile, Scrappy is stuck behind LB Back and Marty Brawl.
Oh, little sandwich there. Cherry Bomb sandwich.
I'll take a bite of that sandwich. Scrappy's going to go ahead and block now. Bible Thumper gets right around her on the inside. Ooh. Hits that wall of Cherry Bombs,
That is a deadly wall right there.
She goes down. She's back up. She's still got to get around this wall of Cherry Bombs to score any points. Ooh, Rolla Parks, nice little shove.
Scrappy finally makes it out of the pack there. And time runs out in that jam. We have 0 points for the Cherry Bombs and 3 points for the Holy Rollers.
All right, we have our first major penalty on Dyer's Eve for a forearm.
We had a major penalty on Ninja Please of the Cherry Bombs, so we have another reskate of the same lineups. Rocky Casbah jamming again for the Cherry Bombs, this time making it out as your lead jammer first. Oh my goodness, Prissy Galore gets taken out of the track.
Problem right out of the track. Hole in one.
Prissy has returned to the track. Rocky Casbah is already moving into point scoring position. Cherry Bombs have a blocker. Oh, Prissy Galore leaps for Rocky, misses her.
Man, Rocky is just juking around all these Holy Rollers. She gets stuck behind a wall of Attila Nun and LB Bach.
Meanwhile, Prissy Galore is still trucking through. Rocky Casbah trying to shake off that rust. She's been gone a few years.
Yeah, she's been gone 3 years to be
This
exact.
looks like a penalty right here. They are more than 20 feet away from a pack, and you cannot block when you're more than 20 feet away from the pack. That is 5 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
Okay, we have a major penalty on Holy Rollers Nicola Vyers and Boy Division for illegal engagement outside of 20 feet of the pack.
Roller Parks jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Dyer's Eve jamming for the Holy Rollers. The Holy Rollers are down 2 skaters. There was a 20-foot penalty. Boy Division and Nicola Virus are in the penalty box. Meanwhile, Roller Parks is on her way to scoring some points. Mila Djukovic trying to get in front of these Holy Rollers and slow them down so that their jammer can catch up. Dyer's Eve is out of the pack. Man, look at this pack. They're just vying for position, knocking the out of each other. Rola's coming on the inside. Ooh, hops over her teammate and calls it off. That's 0 points for the Holy Rollers, 4 points for the Cherry Bombs.
That's right. This time it's the Cherry Bombs. Mila Djukovic for illegal engagement, out blocking in.
I regret to inform you that we have had yet another major penalty. This one on the Cherry Bombs. Mila Djukovic for illegal engagement. We are watching our jammers do it again. Rolla Parks is your lead jammer
She
for
just
the Cherry Bombs.
plowed through the Holy Rollers to be your lead jammer. It looked a little like she used her forearms and her hands a little bit. We'll
Which
see if the
is
refs
illegal,
call that.
yes.
It is illegal, but you know, everyone's cheating tonight. So.
Everyone's cheating tonight.
Let's
It's
just
kind
keep
of the
it
thing.
going.
Yeah. Dyer's Eve's having a little hard time there with Bully Jean in the back of the pack. Cutting through on the inside. Ooh, it's really close.
Bindi Davis now on Dyer's Eve, and Rolla Parks coming in hot, y'all. Coming in hot, trying to get around. Ooh, Hermione Danger almost makes it. Now she's got to get around LB back and Bonnefouk in the front.
She's on the outside. That point didn't count.
She's going to keep on trucking. Dyer's Eve has now made it out. Rolla calls off the jam. 0 points for the Holy Rollers, 4 points for the Cherry Bombs. Hermione Danger jamming for the Holy Rollers up against Ninja Please jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Ooh, Ninja Please needs to be careful this game. She's been ejected the last 2 games, I believe, for major penalties.
Yes, she has.
Woo, and she is slicing and dicing through that. Barely misses Attila the Nun, and she is your lead jammer.
I think the Cherry Bombs are definitely feeling a lot of confidence right now, having Rocky Casbah back in their roster.
Oh, yeah. She's great energy, positive attitude, and she's a horse. Ninja Please already in point scoring position. Ooh, right around on the inside with Rocky Casbah. And she gets around on Boy's high side. And she's going to keep an eye on Hermione Danger, make sure that she doesn't get too close to those points.
Oh, she's making her work for it first. That's cold-hearted, Ninja Please.
Ninja calls it off. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
Mila Djukovic jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers. Got a little tongue twisted there.
It's a hard one to say. It's a hard couple names to say. Man, these players are ping-a-ponging off of each other. People are going down, but look, Mila Djukovic is out in front.
No, she's dirty.
And look who zooms right by her, Bible Thumper. Mila's got to correct herself around LB back and get out of the pack. Meanwhile, Bible Thumper getting her footing together, and the Holy Rollers have Bindi Davis behind them. We call that getting a goat. That's 1 easy point for your team.
Holy Rollers need to pay attention to what's happening. Bible Thumper gets rocked, calls that jam off. That's 3 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Prissy Galore, who's jamming for the Holy Rollers. Ooh, Scrappy. Nope, that wasn't Scrappy. Both jammers are up.
Oh, my goodness.
But there's some Holy Rollers going down, y'all, all over the place. Scrappy makes it around Bully Jean. She is your lead jammer. Prissy Galore trying to get around Rocky Casbah. Good luck, girl. Good luck. Get some help.
Get some help.
Get some help
Bring
now.
a friend.
Scrappy getting low, and Ghetto Star Galactica is not even looking. She gets a nice whip around Bambi Blow. Oh, Ghetto right into her. I thought she wasn't looking. She's got eyes in the back of her head. Scrappy powers through it, and she is still in front of Prissy. She's already made it through 1 point scoring, and now she's going to come on around for another one.
I anticipate she will do the old-fashioned hit it and quit it, get her 1
Oh,
point,
yeah.
call it off because she got someone right behind her. Oh, she misses it.
Shoot, girl, my goodness. That is 6 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
It's on Nicola Virus for an illegal block. Minor penalty.
Oh, Nicola, you got to fight for your point. I mean, and you got to arm wrestle for it? Girl.
So we had a minor penalty on the Holy Rollers, Nicola Virus, for an illegal block, and she's going to go up against Zara Problem in the arm wrestle. Oh my gosh. Zara Problem, they are both holding their own. Oh my gosh, it's so scary. I always think an arm's going to get broken.
I know, because it's happened before.
Zara Problem, Nicola Virus in pain, breathing in pain. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Keep that point.
Zara Problems almost got her. This is one for their books, ladies and gentlemen.
No, she's coming back.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
This is the most exciting arm wrestle I've ever seen.
Zara Problem takes it. Well-deserved win by Zara Problem there.
Well, the Holy Rollers lose a very important point with that arm wrestle loss. Trainwreck Trina jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Hermione Danger jamming for the Holy Rollers. First time we've seen Trainwreck on the line tonight.
Oh yeah, it is. Hermione Danger trying to get around this wall of Holy Rollers. And same thing with Trainwreck Trina in the back. Trainwreck plows through the Holy Rollers, goes on the high side. Yeah, baby. Trainwreck Trina is your lead jammer. Meanwhile, Hermione Danger just trying to get around Mila Jukovic. Mila's killing it tonight on blocks.
She's doing a great job this evening.
Trainwreck Trina already coming in for a point scoring position. Looks like Elle's got her eye on her. Ooh, right into Elle's shoulder, digging her way around this Holy Roller. Nice assist by the Rolla Parks.
Jumps right over Marty Brawl, calls that jam off. That is 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Quite a way to end our first quarter. All right, it is the second quarter here in Austin, Texas. We have the Cherry Bombs in green versus Holy Rollers in plaid. Keep an eye on the skaters with the stars on their helmets. Those are the jammers and the only skaters on the track who can score points, which is what Prissy Galore is aiming to do right now. Prissy Galore broke out of the pack first, and she was clean. She did it totally legally. That makes her the lead jammer. She's coming around in a point scoring position. That means she broke out of the pack, and she's lapping the pack. She's getting a point for every opposing skater that she passes. Bendy Davis, the Cherry Bomb jammer, is also scoring points right now. So that's why Prissy Galore put her hands on her hips. That tells the refs, I'm calling this jam off. That is 1 point for the Cherry Bombs, 1 point for the Holy Rollers.
Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers up against Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Rocky giving her a nice little butt shove down to the inside. It's a cute little dance move, and they are off, and woo, Ninja barely gets her to the outside. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Ninja. Anyways, the Cherry Bomb knocks Bible Thumper to the inside, but she is your lead jammer now. She has broken on through, and Rocky Casbah trying to get around that wall of Holy Rollers, and she makes it. Bible Thumper is so fast, though. She's coming around. She's going to get a nice little whip from Ghetto Stop. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Right into the back of Mila Jukovic. That was very nice. She keeps her eye on Rocky and calls it off. 2 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Dyer's Eve jamming for the Holy Rollers up against Rolla Parks jamming for the Cherry Bombs.
Rolla right into the wall of Cherry Bombs. Dyer's Eve.
Nobody even saw Dyer's Eve. She had a clear path on the high side. No one was looking.
And she is off and running. Look at that stride.
No doubt. Not to mention she's good at roller derby. You can't give somebody who's good at roller derby a clear path.
No, you idiots. Come on. Roller's going to drop back and try to block Dyer's. She totally gets out of the way.
Oh, my God.
But she gets stuck behind Bindi and Trainwreck Trina. But she is already in point scoring position.
Cherry Bombs falling all over the place. This is entertainment, y'all.
Dyer's Eve is on fire right now, on fire. She's going to try to get around this wall of cherry bombs. Meanwhile, Rolla Parks, I don't think, has even made it out of the pack yet. She's just dropped back to completely block.
Yeah, at this point, that's the best strategy because the jammer can call off this jam at any time, the lead jammer. All right, we run out of time. That is 5 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Dyer's Eve jamming for the Holy Rollers up against Bindi Davis jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Both trying to go high and straight into the backs of some other blockers. And man, these hits are just insane tonight. Such a tight pack. These jammers are just trying to get around these blockers. Bindi Davis with that face of determination. She is your lead jammer. Dyer's Eve trying to get around. She needs a little bit of assistance here, and they are going super slow. Woo! Dyer's Eve taking Bindi to the inside.
Very nice and well done by Dyer's Eve there.
Dyer's Eve's pretty good at roller derby tonight.
Yeah, she is.
Dyer's Eve is staying all over Bindi Davis. She's going to give up her point scoring status and just go ahead and block this bitch.
That's how it's done.
Oh,
Defense,
man.
offense, all at the same time.
Everybody goes down. Bindi is now in the back. Dyer's hasn't made it through the pack, so Bindi's the only one who can score points right now if she can get around these Holy Rollers, but man, they are pummeling her. Refs call it off. That is 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Trainwreck Trina jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Prissy Galore jamming for the Holy Rollers. A couple of bombs go down in the back there, but that doesn't stop Rolla Parks from hitting Prissy Galore. And all kinds of hitting tonight.
No doubt.
Very tight pack. I'm so glad I'm not down in there. Both jammers trying to fight their way out. Looks like Trainwreck is stuck behind. Elle will be back. Not a good place to be. Elle is one of our hardest hitting blockers. She's a great pivot. Trainwreck somehow makes it out. Prissy Galore trying to get around Mila Djukovic and Bully Jean, trying to use Vanna Fook. But they're really good at being on that line. Looks like Bully is being lured out in front. She's going to stop, and Trainwreck is already in point scoring position. Woo! Dyer's Eve takes her to the rail.
Ugh.
That's got to hurt. Trainwreck's going to call it off. 0 points for the Holy Rollers, 2 points for the Cherry Bombs.
And we have a minor penalty on Rolla Sparks for illegal engagement.
Roll on up to the rail over here. And I'll roll this wheel around and around. Tug of war, Miss Rolla Parks.
We had a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, Rolla Parks, for illegal engagement. She has gone to this penalty wheel that we have here, and she has spun the Tug of War. Ghetto Star Galactica has come up to challenge her for the Holy Rollers. If Ghetto Star Galactica can win this, she will take a point away from the Cherry Bombs.
Ghetto and Rolla are in position. Ooh, this is going to be a good matchup.
Oh, wow. Ghetto is holding strong. Both stumble a little. Rolla quits, loses a point. Ghetto Star Galactica winning that tug of war.
Cherry Bombs are rich with points right now.
They are rich with points right now.
I think she just let that one go. She's going to save her energy.
Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers. Bindi Davis jamming for the Cherry Bombs.
Bindi just juking all around. She's so Bindi the way she moves with the wind.
She's all over the place. She's trying to break through this little cluster of Holy Rollers. Seems easier to go around it.
Bible Thumper just used Mila Djukovic as, I don't even know. She just plowed through the back of her, took her all the way to the front. She's plowing into the back of so many Cherry Bomb blockers.
Yeah, she needs to be careful with that. That is illegal to block somebody's back.
And it totally hurts.
And it hurts.
Looks like they're going to pull back. That's 20 feet in front of the pack. Bindi Davis, oh my gosh, Attila taking her to the rail. Bindi bending all over this place. She's now stuck behind Boy Division. She's going to drop back, see if she can hit Bible Thumper.
Ooh.
Ooh, Bible comes in, tries to get around on the inside. She's taken out of bounds. Oh my God, that was just a triple hit by each Cherry Bomb. We like to call that a little waterfall. Bible Thumper calls off the jam. That's 1 point for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
I have a major penalty on Rocky Casbah for multiple infractions, illegal engagement, and illegal block.
Bindi Davis jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers. The Cherry Bombs are down one skater, Miss Rocky Casbah, for multiple infractions, but that doesn't stop Bindi Davis. She is your lead jammer. Meanwhile, Ninja Please is all over Bible Thumper's butt. Bible Thumper finally gets around and she jukes around Bully Jean on the inside of her rollers, but in the meantime, Bindi Davis is hot on the Holy Rollers' tails, and the Cherry Bombs are just trying to break them up, knock a girl down, make it easier for their jammer to score a point. Oh my gosh, Bindi Davis trying to plow through a double block. Not the smartest. She's gonna call it off. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
Dyer's Eve is jamming for the Holy Rollers, Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs. We're coming to the end of the second quarter here. Ooh, Dyer's Eve takes a big hit from Rolla Parks at the rail. Scrappy regaining her balance at the back of the pack. Lots of hard hits right now, but Dyer's Eve has made it out. Dyer's Eve is the lead jammer there.
Scrappy is just trying to scrap her way through this pack tonight. And she's finally going to get around Vanna Fook and Prissy in the front, barely by the skin of her teeth. And Dyer's Eve already in point scoring position. Nobody's even looking. She's going up on that high stage. Trainwreck Trina sees her. Trainwreck saw her at the last moment.
Oh no, she does not call off the jam. Meanwhile, Scrappy has made it into point scoring position.
My goodness. What a jam. 2 points for the Cherry Bombs, 4 points for the Holy Rollers.
That brings us to the end of the first half. Stay tuned for skater interviews. Well, that is the end of the first half. Cherry Bombs versus Holy Rollers, and my goodness, a little bit lopsided, 43-16 with the Cherry Bombs coming out really strong in the first half.
There's a lot of cheating going on out there too.
Yes.
Ton of majors, ton of minors, but pretty even on both sides. So we're gonna have to see how this comes out.
Yes, we're gonna talk to the skaters, so stay tuned for those interviews.
Zero problem. What's up, girl? How you feeling after that first half?
We're feeling good. We're feeling like we're working really well together, and we're playing some really solid defense, which is kind of our signature, and we're up, which is kind of our signature too. So we're feeling great.
So going into the second half, you just gonna block the hell out of everybody like you've been doing?
Oh yeah, just keep doing what we're doing. Just keep playing solid defense, keep breaking for our jammers, and they're gonna get out and they're gonna do their thing. And I mean, you know how many points we're scoring, so they're doing a really good job of their own. So just gonna keep making it easy for them.
All right, Zara. Well, thank you. Good luck.
Thumper, you've got 10 points, which makes you the majority scorer for your team right now. What's going on? What are y'all going to do to pump up the score?
We're just going to try to stick together. This is probably the most mental game for us all season because, you know, they like to scatter us apart. But we're all having fun, so we've got the mindset to be able to come back, I think.
Are you feeling good having Rocky Casbah back on the team?
Oh my gosh, Rocky Casbah and Cater Dye were the two that when I first started watching Derby, I was like, I want to be them. So it's really fun having Rocky to skate with. Other than you coming back, I couldn't ask for more. So.
And look at you, you're on the Cherry Bombs now.
Oh my gosh, I'm still surprised. I've been on the Cherry Bombs for 2 years and I'm still surprised.
That was maybe the most exciting arm wrestle that I've ever seen ever.
I could have had it. I was so close. I was so close. Zara is a very strong, very big person. She was whispering threats to me. I was getting really scared. She said, "You better let your arm drop." I said, "Okay, Zara.
Don't break it."
Next time, though. Next time. I won't let that fear get the best of me."
It is the second half of Texas Roller Derby, Holy Rollers versus the Cherry Bombs. We have Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers, and we have Bendy Davis jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Those jammers are wearing stars on their helmets, and they're the only skaters on the track who can score points. Bible Thumper has made it out of the pack first and clean. That means she's your lead jammer. She has a strategic advantage of being able to call off this jam at any time by placing her hands on her hips. But what she's about to do right now is score some points, and she's doing that by passing every skater in green. Every time she does that, she gets a point. She's got to keep her eye on Bendy Davis, who's coming into the pack. She calls off the jam by placing her hands on her hips. Strategic move, leaving 0 points for the Cherry Bombs and 3 points for the Holy Rollers.
Prissy Galore jamming for the Holy Rollers, up against Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs. That pack is going a little bit faster than we've seen it go all night tonight.
Yeah, I bet there was some halftime strategy talk.
Oh yeah, Scrappy going on the high side. The Cherry Bombs make a beautiful hole for her. And Prissy Galore stuck behind Bully Jean and Lois Slayan. Lois Slayan going down, and Bully Jean is left to fend for herself. Meanwhile, Scrappy is coming up on the back, trying to get through these Holy Rollers. Lois Slayan trying to make a little hole for her, but she's stuck behind LB back. Looks like she is now out. And Prissy Galore is coming in for point scores, so Scrappy's going to call it off. That's 0 points for the Holy Rollers, 4 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Hey, we have a major on Bully Jean for multiple infractions, illegal engagement, 20 feet, and failure to take a stroke.
All right, we have a reskate of the last jam. We had a major penalty. Bully Jean is sitting out in the penalty box. Cherry Bombs are down 1. Scrappy doesn't care. She has made it out of the pack, is your lead jammer, but Prissy Galore says, don't you forget about me. Prissy Galore is right behind her.
Lois Slayan trying to knock some of these Holy Rollers down, while Scrappy comes in for point scoring position. Nobody sees her. Oh my gosh, gets around on the high side and calls it off. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs. 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Ninja Please jamming for the Cherry Bombs, and Prissy Galore jamming for the Holy Rollers. Both teams got their eyes on the jammers right now, and it's another nice little mess of blockers and jammers in there. Yeah. And Ninja flies out of the pack. She is your lead jammer. Prissy Galore trying to get on the high side. Is there a problem? Ooh. Tries to knock her down, but Prissy's a very strong skater. She stays up.
She is, and to speak to that, Prissy Galore has 2 points in this game, and that speaks so highly of the defense of the Cherry Bombs, because in order to neutralize Prissy, you've got to have so much talent on the floor.
Yeah. Ninja's going to call that one off. She scores 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
Mila Jukovic jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers.
This is the first time we've seen Mila jam tonight. She's usually up there all the time.
Yeah, she's really good at jamming, so let's
She's
see.
also really good at blocking and pivoting, so that's probably why she's been in. But oh man, Bible Thumper just like totally ran as fast as she could. It looked like fast motion. Right on the high side. It looked crazy.
Bible Thumper is the top scorer for the Holy Rollers tonight, so let's see if she can add a few more to her tally.
Mila totally dropped back. She's going to try to stop her. Thumper goes down, but she's right back up, and Mila is on her. Chasing her through the pack. Ninja's in front of her. Mila's back in front. Thumper has already made it through, though. She's going to call it off. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. 5 points for the Holy Rollers.
We have a major penalty on LB back for pushing.
Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers up against Mila Jukovic, once again jamming for the Cherry Bombs. This is a reskate. We had a major penalty on the Holy Rollers. LB back for pushing. Mila Jukovic says, I don't care. I am lead jammer. She is out in front. Meanwhile, Bible Thumper stuck behind Rolla Parks and Trainwreck Trina. Ooh. And wow, Mila Jukovic already coming around.
Getting her points.
Woo, Dyer's Eve goes in for a block, but barely misses her. Mila did a great job of juking a bitch in that instance.
And Mila's going to dance it out.
Yeah.
Going to dance it out
Why not?
and slowly call off this jam.
That is 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers. Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Boy Division, who's jamming for the Holy Rollers. The Holy Rollers are down a player. LB back got in trouble. Major penalty for, oh, I'm sorry. Hermione Danger got in trouble for holding. I'm sorry. Everyone's cheating on the Holy Rollers,
Yeah,
right?
it's really hard to keep track.
It is. Everyone's cheating everywhere, all over the place. Boy is swimming through the pack right now with her arms. You know, it's a way to do it. Not a non-cheating way, but it's a way to do it.
It is one way to do it, absolutely.
Scrappy getting around on the high side. Boy is looks like she's got to correct herself, get right back behind Ninja and Bully Jean. She's dropping back now. She's just going to focus on the jammer.
Rocky Casbah is going to hang out, try to help her jammer through the pack.
She's going to make some holes. Yes,
Ooh.
she is. Psych some folks out. Ooh, Boy tries to hit Scrappy on the inside, but she stays on the inside line.
That was gorgeous.
Like butter, baby.
That's pretty roller derby. Very pretty.
Boy Division and Scrappy, your jammers, still going to try to score some points. They're going to run out of time in that jam. That's 5 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
I have a minor penalty on Vanna Fook for pushing.
Ooh. Come on down, you blue-haired angel. Let's see what we got for you at the Wheel of Doom. Pillow fight.
So the Cherry Bombs have sent up Tomb Raver again.
Once again for a pillow fight. Well, you know, she did win the last one, technically.
Technically, she did. The voting panel did vote her in.
Ooh, she's taking Vanna Fook down hockey style.
Scrappy.
My goodness.
Yes.
She wants some redemption from the last one. Oh my gosh, she's like a little monkey. She has not let go of Vanna one time.
They're holding on tight to each other.
Oh yeah.
Trying to volley for position here.
Looks like Vanna is just gonna hold her as
Squeeze her.
tight as she can.
Hug her deeply.
And now we will leave it up to the judges.
Bring them up, judges. I got 5 for the Bombs, 2 for the Holy Rollers. Ooh, 6 for the Bombs. Bombs win. Fook loses a point.
And now we have Prissy Galore jamming for the Holy Rollers. She's up against Trainwreck Trina of the Cherry Bombs. And the Holy Rollers really need to focus on adding to their score at this point. There's quite a deficit. It is not impossible for them to overcome it, but there is quite a deficit and they need to work hard.
Trainwreck just got a nice big shoulder from LB back right in the face. Elle didn't even know she did it, but I saw that. I saw it.
I seen it.
Woo! Prissy Galore is out in front, and it looks like Trainwreck is caught behind Attila and Elle in the back. Nice spin move on the inside by Trainwreck. These blockers are, oh my goodness. Trainwreck going to the rail. Prissy already coming in. Rolla trying to take her to the rail, but she's coming in high.
Ooh,
Lois
Prissy.
slaying, stopping Prissy on the inside. Looks like she's kind of out in front, though. She's going to need to yield.
Yep, no blocking when you're 20 feet or more away from the pack.
Trainwreck is still trying to make her way through the pack. She's already been a point for Prissy once. And she's coming around, calling it off. 4 points for the Holy Rollers, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
I have a major penalty on LB back for multiple infractions, high block and illegal block.
Trainwreck Trina jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Prissy Galore, jamming once again for the Holy Rollers. We had another major penalty on the Holy Rollers. LB back for multiple infractions. This is her second major penalty. She better be careful. Looks like even with that blocker down, Trainwreck still cannot find her way out of this Holy Roller defense.
Yeah, that's pretty intense out there.
And Prissy too. Prissy getting taken out by Zara Problem. Mila trying to make a hole for Trainwreck. Body parts flying everywhere. It's pandemonium, people. Trainwreck is finally your lead jammer. She is out in front looking super tired. She just did this a minute ago for another minute, you know.
She's got just enough time to get around to the pack, though. If she turns on those jets, she can get a few more points for her team.
Looks like Prissy is hanging back. She's going to keep her eye on Trainwreck, not let her get anywhere near her Holy Rollers. Coming in, nice assist by Rolla Parks. And Trainwreck calls it off. That is 5 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Holy Rollers.
we're going into the fourth quarter. You guys, it's a big point spread.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel good, but we can't let it go because their players like Hermione Danger and Thumper, like they can easily score 10-point jams.
So are they hitting any harder like the second half, or?
The more that we score points, the harder we're getting hit, so that's fun.
Wow. So you're feeling good then?
I'm feeling good, but I still don't want to feel too good until the game's over, until last whistle blows.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really great, actually. I think my coach is trying to save my energy by putting me in maybe once every 4 jams so that whenever I do get in, I can actually score points. So I'm feeling good.
So were you scared coming into this game knowing that Rocky Casbah was coming back?
No. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, Rocky Casbah. I mean, I will admit at the beginning, but I played travel team with her. I went with her to Battle of the Bank last year, and then I was like, you're manageable.
Yeah, I can do this.
Most of it is also your pack, too. I mean, she's a great jammer, but if the right pack with the right jammer, everyone's going to look great.
And in the final jam of the third quarter, we have a major penalty on Dyer's Eve for unsportswomanlike conduct.
It is the fourth quarter here in Austin, Texas. Cherry Bombs versus the Holy Rollers. Right now we have Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers, Ninja Please jamming for the Cherry Bombs, and we have a major penalty. We have Dyer's Eve out for a major for unsportswomanlike conduct at the end of the third quarter. So Holy Rollers are down 1 coming into the fourth. Now, a quick recap of the rules. The skaters are wearing, the skaters with the stars on their helmet are actually the jammers, and those are the only skaters on the track who can score points. So they're trying to break through the pack as they have both done, lap the pack as they're both doing, and they're going to get a point for every opposing skater.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. They're going to get a point for every opposing skater that they pass. Whistle blows, everybody's down. That is 1 point for the Holy Rollers, 2 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Prissy Galore jamming for the Holy Rollers. Nice fast pack there. Ooh, Scrappy goes down on her bottom.
Prissy Galore having a little bit of trouble up there. There are 4
yeah.
Cherry Bombs all set in front of her.
Same in the back with Scrappy. 4 Holy Rollers back there. Ghetto Star Galactica whipping Prissy around that Cherry Bomb wall, but Bully Jean takes her out on the high side.
That was a beautiful assist from Ghetto Star Galactica.
Oh, yeah. So both jammers still stuck behind these walls of opposing skaters. Holy Rollers trying to take Scrappy down.
Sometimes that works, sometimes it don't.
Scrappy is now your lead jammer. Let's see if there's enough time on the clock. There's about 15 seconds. She's going to have to haul ass to get around and score some points. The pack is going super slow right now. Here comes Scrappy. Ooh, Elle taking her to the rail and then turning around and giving her a little chest. Nice! Mila Jukovic.
Took them all out.
Beautiful move.
Mila had enough.
Okay, I have a major on Mila Jukovic for an illegal block skating the wrong direction, and a major penalty on LB Back for illegal engagement 20 feet behind the pack. This is her 3rd major penalty. She is ejected.
Okay, so we have a reskate. Scrappy is once again jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Prissy Galore jamming for the Holy Rollers. We had a major on both teams. LB Back was actually ejected from the Holy Rollers. Mila Jukovic is in the penalty box for the Cherry Bombs. Each team is down 1 skater. And Scrappy is your lead jammer. Prissy is trying to get around Lois Slayan. I don't know if that's 20 feet. It's going to, maybe. She's letting her go.
Maybe.
Maybe, who knows? Cherry Bombs now have to try to stop some of these Holy Rollers so that Scrappy can have an easier time scoring some points. But right into the back of Marty Brawl. That's totally cheating. Prissy Galore coming in hot. Ooh, right into the back of Bully Jean. Man, these skaters are feeling it. That's 3 points for the Holy Rollers, 3 points for the Cherry Bombs.
2 major penalties on the Cherry Bombs. Lois Leyland and Roll-Up Sparks for illegal engagement 20 feet.
We have Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers. She's up against Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Rocky Casbah trying to have a little fun with Bible Thumper, but Thumper is not having it. She just zips right on out of the pack. That was crazy.
Yeah, the Cherry Bombs are down 2 skaters right now. Lois Lane and Roller Parks are in the penalty box, so Bible Thumper found the light and she went. And Rocky Casbah just stuck behind Nicola Virus and Ghetto Star and the other in this wall.
Oh, Rocky Casbah breaks out. Now we have no pack. No pack at all.
She is telling her teammates to skate. She's going to keep Bible Thumper from scoring any points right now.
So they can't block her until they're within 20 feet of the rest of the skaters, and now they are. So blocking is okay.
Bible Thumper is trying to call it off, but Rocky's the lead jammer. Run out of time in that jam. That's 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 4 points for the Holy Rollers. Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Hermione Danger, jamming for the Holy Rollers. Big smiles on both these girls' faces.
They're having a good time.
I love when the point score is this far ahead. These girls are still having a great time, and they're still pushing so hard. Sarah Problem gets pushed into the back of Hermione, and she did not like that at all.
Rocky Casbah just jumped over Zara Problem as Zara Problem, who is 10 feet tall, was standing
Classic
up.
Rocky. And Rocky is also out in front, your lead jammer. Hermione Danger gets taken out, almost out of the track. Ooh, Sarah Problem just knocking Holy Rollers down left and right. What is happening? Rocky Casbah coming around. Love the way she's wearing that helmet panning tonight.
Looks super good on her.
High fashion on the track tonight, guys.
Oh, yes.
Trying to get around Prissy Galore. Prissy takes her to the rail and then takes her to the inside line. Rocky getting around her teammates.
Rocky looking like the old Rocky.
Oh, yeah. Like she never left, y'all. She's going to do a little backward skate. All she needs now is a piece of pizza or some garlic bread.
Uh-huh.
They're going to run out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Holy Rollers, 5 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Dyer's Eve jamming for the Holy Rollers. Rolla Parks jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Little hop there over the line.
We're down a couple skaters. Each team is down a skater, I believe, for some major penalties.
Yep, all sorts of cheating happening on the track today. Ain't nothing unusual for tonight.
Dyer's Eve trying to get her way around these Holy Rollers. She makes it, I'm sorry, the Cherry Bomb, she makes it on the inside, but Rolla Parks is already your lead jammer. She is out in front.
Dyer's Eve has 2 major penalties already, so she needs to make sure she really skates clean for the rest of this game.
Unless she just wants to say, I'm going to go after Rolla.
Or she could just cut the track.
Dyer's Eve just cuts the track all over Rolla Parks, the Cherry Bomb jammer. She is going to be another Holy Roller to yet probably get ejected from this game.
I have a major penalty on Dyer's Eve for holding. This is her 3rd major penalty. She is ejected.
Mila Jukovic jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Hermione Danger jamming for the Holy Rollers. Oh, Mila comes in hard in the back of Prissy and takes her down. She might be called for pushing. Hermione Danger, oh my gosh, she just time traveled through that pack. She's so super stoked about it. She is on her way to scoring some points. Meanwhile, Mila Jukovic, she's just going to drop back. See if she can, oh, no, she changed her mind. She's going to go ahead and go on through. Nope. Hermione Danger trying to break through Rolla Parks and Zara Problem. Vanna Fook making a nice hole for her. Hermione Danger trying to get around on the high side. And Mila Jukovic just hanging out in front with her team, trying to stop Hermione from scoring any points. Hermione getting a nice little whip off of Mila Jukovic. They're so cute.
Love taps.
Little love taps. Little Saturday night love taps. Looks like Hermione's going to call it off. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs, 5 points for the Holy Rollers.
Bible Thumper jamming for the Holy Rollers. Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs in what might be the last jam of the evening.
Scrappy has the most points for the Cherry Bombs. She's got 25 points out of 89.
Very nice.
And it looks like she is at it again. Zara Problem and Ghetto Star are having some sort of tango cuddle thing going on. Oh, there's some punches.
Spanking. There's some spanking happening in there.
Bible Thumper trying to get around Rocky Cashbon just shoves her out of the way.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, bitch. I'm trying to get by here. Excuse me.
There are points to be had. Excuse me.
Scrappy coming around town. Bible Thumper following in her lead. Everyone is looking pretty tired. Oh, nice leg whip by Ninja, please. Scrappy calling it off. That is 0 points for the Holy Rollers. 9 points for the Cherry Bombs.
With the final score of 98-37, the Cherry Bombs take the game. It was a tough loss tonight. Can you pinpoint what went wrong tonight?
You know, it really was a tough loss. The team has been playing really together at practice, and we just didn't pull it together tonight. The team has always been a slow starting team, you know, first couple jams to get going, and they never got the rhythm. And I don't know if it was from penalties or what, but we never pulled it together, and it's disappointing for everybody.
How you feeling after that win?
I
That
feel
big
really
ass
good.
win.
I feel really good. Like, everybody stayed together, and it was like the entire time it was just hard hitting, and I always had a teammate that was like touching me and throwing me into somebody else. It was really great.
Do you think Rocky coming back to the team tonight gave you guys a little, like,
Sure.
fire under the ass?
She's great having on the team. Like, I work harder just to I'm always trying to catch her. So just having her around, it's great.
You were as entertaining as ever out there. It never matters if the score is high, low, or somewhere in the middle. You're always out there having a good time. What do you love so much about roller derby?
I just love that this is something that we all volunteer to do. Like, nobody gets paid. It's a lot of work to do it. You know, we put a lot of time and effort into it, and what's the point of that if you're not having fun out there? I'm very, very competitive. I'm one of the most competitive people probably in this league, but we do this for fun and we do it for the fans, and if they're not having fun, then what's the point?
I am here with the one, the only, the returning legend, Rocky Casbah.
Woo! I love you, Caters.
How was your first game back? You've been gone for, 3 years, kind of?
Something like that. I've done travel team, and I've done some underground stuff.
Yeah, it kind of looked like you knew what you were doing out there.
It's like riding a bike, and you might fall off a couple times or get hit really hard, but then you just get up and keep going.
Well, thank you, Rocky, the legend, Rocky Casbah. We're so excited to see you skate again.
KCW.
Dyer's Eve, you were just all over the place, killing it tonight. How does it feel? You had a good game. Your team didn't win, but you had a great game. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, as we were playing, we were real happy to be playing together and having a good time and, still playing our game, our defensive game that we're so good at. And, things didn't come together for us tonight, but we had a blast the whole time. So, on to the next one. And I was real excited to be up there with my team, as always.
So what was your big strategy tonight? What were you telling your girls?
Lately our strategy's been, kind of spread them out, skate them, keep everyone fresh, because, that seems to be what kills teams is when they get tired and they get more penalties, they start getting injuries. It's nice to just keep them well rested. And
you guys had Rocky Casbah back tonight. Was that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy awesome?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's always good to see her out on the track.
With a score of 98-37, the Cherry Bombs bring home a big win tonight.
Huge point spread for two teams that were supposed to be so evenly matched. This is a huge win for the Cherry Bombs tonight.
Yes, that improves their record to 2-1, and they're chasing after the Hellcats, who are thus far undefeated. I can't wait to see what the rest of the season holds.
Join us next time here on KCWS.